everyone. In today's online session, we are going to discuss business research methods, structuring research proposal. The structuring of research proposal is providing a strong support for the research endeavor to build it up. A well structured research proposal not only outlines scope, objective, methodology, but also gives an idea about thoughtfulness of research, about the how the flow will go, researchers' rigor, and preparedness about the research. Research proposal supports in understanding what set of factors will be evolved, what are the various variables, which are the evaluation techniques are about to be used in research. As a decision maker, understanding a research proposal gives idea about validity and reliability of the research. Also, a well-structured research is a strategic tool for understanding the timeline of the research and also funding which are being approved by the institution or a review board. It gives clarity. It also becomes the ethical approach for a researcher related to conduct of the research. Please remember, empowering decision with research is providing lights to knowledge, and this knowledge supports in informing the right choices, right decision, and then the impactful outcome. With this, let's understand each topic in detail. Research proposal overview. In this section, we are going to understand the concept of research proposal from both the perspective. One, academia, and second, professional spheres. A research proposal acts as a formal documentation. It's a blueprint about the planned methodology, objectives, expected outcomes which a researcher would like to come out. It serves as a fundamental documentation which gives idea about scope, significance and feasibility of the proposed study. If we talk about academic settings, such proposals are commonly required to secure research grants, admission to graduate programs, approval from institutional review board. While we talk about professional settings, this kind of research proposal becomes an instrument for securing fundings, about getting trust from stakeholder, which we know as stakeholder buy-in, and every strategic decision making process. In short, well-crafted research proposal is creating rigorous scientific inquiry and also trust related to researcher. Let's move on to second part, and that is problem statement. Problem statement is most critical idea or element of research proposal. It articulates the underlying issue, any knowledge gap which is being seen in this proposed study. This section is giving varieties of answers related to significance. Also, it gives idea about the multiple perspective which you receive from the various stakeholders. It also draw the idea from existing literatures, empirical evidences, theoretical framework, so that a proposed inquiry can be gathered. The problem statement works as a groundwork for sustained research objective, methodologies, guiding principles, At the end, we want meaningful outcome through properly drafted the problem statement. Let's go to the third point, and that is research objective. Research objective represents as a cornerstone for research proposal. It is a specific aim about what researcher is looking for. We call it actionable targets, guiding the researcher's endeavors, shaping the how the research process will go. Research objectives are giving clarity to not only to the researcher but also to the audience. To design a research process, one should follow SMART criteria. We emphasize on the specificity, measurable, achievable, relevance, and time-bound nature. Research objectives focused on various inquiries. It provides progress monitoring, enhance the overall reliability of the study, and also supports how the researcher efforts toward the alignment of meaningful insights is going on. Our next topic related to elements of research proposals is literature review. Literature review is to explore what existing research or scholarly literatures are saying or having a commonality with your research topic. Prior studies, theories, any model, any theoretical or conceptual ideology, or any findings related to subject matter will support in synthesizing the researcher's ideology and the already available or existing research ideology. A very critical analysis into literatures where researchers could identify themes, various trends, and debates in the field. Researchers can also understand the research gap, inconsistency in existing research reviews, or any unresolved questions which can emerge from literature. By addressing all this research gap, all this inconsistency, researcher will try to overcome the gap by building theoretical framework and also understanding the intellectual inquiry in the field. Now let's move to our next topic, methodology. Research methodology is including research design, various approach and methods for data collection, data analysis which are about to do in the study. It's an empirical inquiry for the researcher which provides more clarity and transparency of how the research process is about to be conducted. Let's move on to our next topic, significance of the study. Significance of the study provides broader relevance and impact of research on various fields. How this research outcome is important or providing any novel insights. Is this research outcomes offers any contribution to the existing literature reviews? Is this research outcome are trying to bridge the gap in the literature? The significance of your study should be relevant to the society at large. It discusses on practical relevance of research findings, highlights their potential to inform policies, practices, and even future research possibilities. Let's move on to rest of the elements or components. Limitation and delimitation. Every research should have limitations and delimitation addressed. Limitations could be time limitations, sample biases, geographical limitations, or any generalization of the data. While delimitation, known as researcher deliberately keep certain boundaries or a constraint to reach to the outcome. Either limitation or a delimitation should be mentioned in the research project. This provides the credibility, reliability, and transparency to the reader or the audience. Next is time and budget. Research proposal should have the timeline outlining the key milestone where they are about to achieve, various activities to be conducted during the research project and process. Also, there is a vast concept of completion of the project on a proper deadline. Another part is budget. The budget which are being sanctioned in the initial part of research proposal is to be spent or used during research proposal to conduct the research. This could be expenses related to equipments, material, personnel, salary, etc. References. The proposal should include list of references and provide credentials to the previous literature reviews. There are various formats to cite your data in references and bibliography. As per the required format, one should cite the references or bibliography in the end of the research project. Any annexures? Annexures related to the survey instrument, questionnaire, qualitative research questions, focus group and moderation questions, data analysis, any other relevant information which researcher feels to add as a part of annexures. I repeat, there are total 10 components while we conduct research proposal.